Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel, The Crafty Closet. If you're new here, please consider hitting that subscribe button. Now today is all about sublimation, and we're going to be using a new sublimation paper that somebody sent me. A company called Koala, and if you don't know who they are, they also make the Ace Up sublimation brand of paper. This is the Koala brand sublimation paper, and we are going to be getting into it today. I got a couple of blanks, and I'm going to show you guys what I think about this paper, and if I think it's worth you spending your hard-earned dollars on it. So y'all know what that means. Today we're going to be doing sublimation, and all you got to do is stick around. Okay, so here we are. Now let's get into the Koala brand sublimation paper and everything we're going to be needing for this project. First things first, the first thing I noticed about this paper was that it's really good quality. It's really thick. It's a really good, really thick paper, and it also has, it says Premier Digital paper. So quality wise, I was like, okay, it's nice and thick. So I think we will be able to get good transfers. I'm going to show you guys how I made a mistake so you don't do it, because y'all know I'm transparent over here. Now, this sublimation paper is for a little bit of everything. Fiberglass plaques, hardboards, mouse pads. Y'all know you can use sublimation paper for everything. And the instructions are pretty easy. We're going to get into the instructions in a second. Let me just get through everything else we're going to be using. So you're going to need some blanks. Now for us, I have a few. I have a little puzzle here. And then I have a slate blank. This is a, they call it a, I think it's called like a, some type of rock slate. Something along those lines. So you have this slate, and then we have another one, and this is a glass cutting board. FYI, this is not food safe. This is clearly for decoration, even though it says sublimation cutting board. So that's why I'm going to use it as a decor for decorative to put in the kitchen. Again, remember y'all, this is not food safe. So I'm clearly only using it for decorative reasons. Then you're going to need some heat resistant tape, parchment paper, heat resistant gloves, and some butcher paper, because we're going to wrap this up once we put it in the heat press. And I think that's it for all of the things you're going to need. Now, I already printed out everything I'm going to print. I'm going to show you how colorful the prints came out. So that's why I'm like, okay, I like where this is going, I like what this paper is doing. I'm going to get to my mistake first before I show y'all what the images that we're going to be using. First things first. This is the slate I tried. Y'all see this? Oh my God, this is my baby. He's going to the 9th grade. This was on his fan for his graduation, and it said class of 2025. He was about 4 here. This is one of my favorite pictures of my son. So this was the one I used. All right, now I'm finished with that. First things first, I think that user error. I should have printed this on photo paper in the settings for when you're printing it out. I just printed it on the plain presentation paper mate. Second, the photo I chose was not a great photo. It looks great on a computer, but it was really dark, the photo. The lightest part was him in his little shirt. So that was another reason why I think that was also an error. And third, y'all see these little stripes here? This is the transfer tape. So because I'm going to wrap this up like a gift, and I'll show you what that means in a second, the tape images actually pressed along with, it transferred onto the image also. So I think that was the 3 things I did as user error. So I'm going to fix those when we go to pressing. But again, I don't care how it looks. I'm still going to put this on my desk. I still love this photo. It looks kind of vintagey. And that's what I'm going to keep it. So those are the errors I use. So I want you guys to make sure for your paper settings, you're going to print on premium presentation paper mate. You're going to set your quality to high, and you're going to make sure you take off bi-directional printing. Those are the 3 things you need to do once you print it out from your computer. I'm going to show you the images real quick. Now these are the images I chose. This is because I really do love butterflies, and it's really colorful. So I want to see how it looks on that other slate we have. And then this is going to be our decorative cutting board. Y'all see this? This is cute because this is my household every day. You're going to eat what I make or starve. So I thought this would be cute in my little kitchen. And remember, if your images have words, you have to mirror them. If you have an image that doesn't have words in Sublimation, you don't have to mirror it. But if your image has any type of wording in it, make sure you mirror your Sublimation image. Otherwise, it's going to come out backwards. And then I had this little area for the little puzzle. And again, everything I chose is because it's colorful. So I want to see just how bright these things are going to transfer. Now, that's all for this. I showed y'all what it is, what we're doing with it. What we're going to do is you're going to take your image, and then we're going to make sure when we tape it, we're going to tape it and try to get it on these corners and not tape it onto the slate, because I don't want this to happen again. That's it. You guys are going to see me. Y'all don't need to, I'm going to show you the directions of how I'm going to go ahead and tape the image down, wrap it up. Next thing we're going to be doing is putting it in the heat press. Press instructions to follow once we get this wrapped up. Y'all got it? All right, stick around. Sorry, y'all, the camera cut out. I don't know if you saw that last part, but I said I'm going to wrap this like a Christmas gift in the butcher paper. And what I did the last time was I wrapped it all the way around. I'm not going to make that mistake this time. I'm just going to make sure I only put the paper on the back. Now y'all see that? Yeah, so I'm going to wrap it like a gift. And you know, the butcher paper is just to make sure that it doesn't transfer onto your heat press mat. I'm also going to use some a Teflon sheet. I'll show you that in a minute. All right. Yeah, so yeah, there we go. So I'm making sure not to put the tape on the side where the image is. That's what I did the last time also. That's why with so many tape marks. Okay, and now here we go. We got our tape here. Right? That's all I want. Now, the press directions for this slate say, where am I? Oh, here I go. Okay, the press directions for this slate, they say 356 for 360 seconds. 356 is not hot enough for sublimation. The paper says 401. So that's too hot, and my machine doesn't go past 400. So this is where you're gonna have to do a little fine tuning. You're gonna have a little bit of knowledge in sublimation. You're gonna have to find the best setting for you. My setting I found, which was for me, I'm going to press this at 385 for 360 seconds, which is 6 minutes. Now, I've seen people press it for 10 minutes, 9 minutes. It's all over the place, depending on whatever videos you may watch. So that's why this is one of those, you have to just find a comfortable setting for yourself, like what you're comfortable with. And of course, everything is trial and error, which is good, how I made the mistake with my slate. But other than that, that's it. We are done with this one. Everything's going to be revealed in real time. I'm going to show y'all what it looks like. That's it, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead. We're gonna go to the heat press. We're gonna press this out. Again, I'm pressing this at 385 degrees for 385 degrees for 360 seconds. 385 degrees for 6 minutes. Y'all ready? Let's go. Okay, so let's get into the big reveal. I let everything cool down all the way because y'all know I'm usually fast and I like to just take it off without letting it cool first. So first, let me show y'all the puzzle. I already took that off. You see how good the puzzle came out? Nice, all the colors are nice and vibrant and bright. Transfer perfectly. I pressed this at 380 for 120 seconds. Next, let's go ahead and look at the next slate. We've seen this in real time together, y'all. So let's see. And oh my goodness. Yes. Perfect. Look at that. It looks so good. All of the colors transferred perfectly. There was no ghosting. Perfect timing at the 6 minutes. It looks so good. Look, y'all see it? Now let's get to the third one. And that is the cutting board. Y'all are going to laugh at me. Y'all are going to laugh at me. Because I did the one thing